Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So here I'm going to share you a short video regarding difference between compiler and interpreter. So compiler and interpreter is having some similarity, that is converting a high level language into a low level language and everything, like machine understanding language. Both of the compiler and interpreter will be working on it only, but the difference is, see, in compiler the whole program will be run at once, okay, and whenever you are getting any error it will be shown in the last of the execution. But in interpreter it is not like that. It's going to show the errors after each and every line that you are going to get the error. So once you are sorting it out, then only you will be moving forward to the next line, otherwise it will be stopped there itself. Now see here, the examples for compiler language are C, C++, C sharp, etc. Now, interpreter are the examples for Python, Ruby, Perl, MATLAB. These are the examples for interpreter. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. So here I am going to share you a short video regarding difference between compiler and interpreter. So compiler and interpreter is having some similarity, that is converting a high level language into a low level language and everything, like machine understanding language. Both of the compiler and interpreter will be working on it only, but the difference is, see, in compiler the whole program will be run at once, okay, and whenever you are getting any error it will be shown in the last of the execution. But in interpreter it is not like that. It's going to show the errors after each and every line that you are going to get the error. So once you are sorting it out, then only you will be moving forward to the next line, otherwise it will be stopped there itself. Now see here, the examples for compiler language are C, C++, C sharp, etc. Now, interpreter are the examples for Python, Ruby, Perl, MATLAB. These are the examples for interpreter language. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel Tanya to Guide. So in this videos, I'm going to share you. In the previous class, I discussed regarding Python data types. So we discussed regarding integers and also float. Now we are discussing regarding complex. So complex is a data type in Python. It is consisting of real and also imaginary. So now x is a variable which is storing a value of 2 plus 3j. Now this 2 is considered as the real part. This 3j is considered as the imaginary. Now you may get a doubt, can I represent with any other alphabet apart from y? Now take y is equals to 2 plus 3k. You may get an error in the compiler, okay, because it does not accept other than j in Python especially. So you can write like this, y is equals to 2 plus 3j, or else y is equals to 50 plus 0j, okay. So like that you can write, but it is always represented with j only. Got it? I hope everyone clear with this. Now let us move to an example. Now see here, y is equals to 2 plus 3j, print of y. So what will be your output? Your output is 2 plus 3j, okay. Now for suppose if it is y is equals to 2 plus 3j, print of y, print of type of y. So now what will be the output? See here, 2 plus 3j will be printed because we gave here y now, so that is the reason. Now type of y means we are going to find out the type. Yesterday what we discussed, type is a function which is basically used for checking the data type, whether it is a complex data type or not, okay. So now here you will get class complex, you will get, okay. So now the condition is satisfied only. No, this is a, by looking at that data type only, this is a combination of imaginary and real, and by looking at this j you can tell that it is a complex number. Now you are already knowing that it is a complex number. In order to cross check that, this is the output which is going to display whenever you are clicking on the run button, okay. So now the output is class complex. So now the next data type is list. So list is a data type which is consisting of single variable, multiple values. Single variable, multiple values, okay. So now see here, a is equals to square bracket. Whenever you are representing a list, it is denoted with always square bracket. 1 comma 25 comma 0.5 comma true. So now see here, this is a variable, right? This is a single variable or multiple variable? Single variable, because a is only the one, right? So now this a, we are assigning that value with the symbol equal to. Now open the square bracket and close the bracket. Within the brackets we are writing 1 comma 25 comma 0.5 comma true. Now if you write print of a, the output will be this. O by p stands for output, right? 1 comma 25 comma 0.5. So next true will be your answer. So after looking at this answer, you may get a doubt that. So now see here, these brackets will be printed or not in the output. The brackets will be printed, okay? And now see here, the same output is you are getting, okay? Now for suppose, if the same program, if you write print of type of a, what will be the output? Print of type of a. So now the output is class. What is the data type? List, right? So you will get a list data type. Take one more example, the same list. Now see here, a is equals to 100, 10, 25, 25 plus 3j plus, no sorry, this is a comma, true, and close the bracket, okay? So now here, print of a means the same will be printed. Print of type of a means it is a list data type, okay? Now this is having forward index and backward index. That forward index and backward index I am explaining, see here. List of elements are called as an array, okay? So now the first element is 100. This same elements I am taking in a box. 10, 25, 25 plus 3j, true, till here, right? So number of elements means how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number of elements is equals to 5, right? So always index position start with 0, okay? So starting from here, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Now you may get a doubt, ma'am, you said that number of elements are 5, but how can you take the index position as 4 only? See, index position is starting with 0, that is the reason you are getting it 4 only. But number of elements will always start counting from 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the number of elements are different from the index position. Please make a point on this. Now next one, this is a forward index. Okay, this is in forward index. Now I will be writing in the negative index. So negative index always starts from -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. Okay. So now you need to get two things very clearly. The first one is index position always starts from 0 in the forward direction, and index position always starts from negative direction, that is -1 to the infinity, something like that, in the negative direction. Got it? So here the above program only I am writing here. Print of a of 0. So always the index is indicated with square bracket. So a of 0 means what is the 0th element? 0th element is 100, right? So you will be getting 100. For suppose if it is print of a of, the index position need to be mentioned in square brackets, right? So first just write the square brackets, then write the index position. I am writing 2. So what is the second index position? 0 index position is 100. 1 at 1 index position the item is 10. At second index position the item is 25. So you can use hash function and you can write 25. Okay, I hope everyone clear with this. So I am giving small homework. Print of a of -1. So now see here, this answer is, take 5 seconds of time and write. A of -1 means I am giving a hint, it is starting from the negative direction. So -1 means what is the answer? -1, what is the element here? True. So the answer is true. For suppose if it is print of a of -3. Now what will be the answer? C minus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. So 25 is the answer. So regarding this complex only, I wanted to explain something in detail. So complex data type, for suppose let us take A is equals to 5 plus 4G. So 5 is the real part and 4 is the imaginary. This we discussed already. So now few students want to know that, ma'am, how can we print only 5? How can I get only 4 like that? Okay. So now see here, if you write print of A means you will be getting, I'm using function called hash and then I'm giving the answer over here. So you'll be getting 5 plus 4J in your output. For suppose if you write print of variable dot, what is the name of the variable? A, right? This A is only storing the value, so then we'll write A dot real. So this 5 is the real part, right? So you will be getting 5.0 in your output, because A dot real means whatever the real part which is there, that real part will be displayed in the output as a float value only. Now next one, if you write print of A dot imaginary, so imaginary will be writing shortcut imag. Now the output is 4.0. okay, so J will not be considered in the imaginary part, because I'll just interlink this within your mathematics. For suppose minus 4 is the root, okay, you will be writing in mathematics some 2J, 2K, something like that. But whereas in programming, especially in Python, you need to mention that with only the alphabet J only. Now whenever you are considering, you will take only these two, right? This imaginary numbers or alphabets you will not consider. So that is the reason we are also not taking here also. Okay, I hope everyone clear with this above example. Now I will give one more example regarding this complex only. What if the value is a negative number, like A is equals to 5 minus 4J. Now please try this question, take some time and try this. Print of A everyone can answer. 5 minus 4J is the output. What if I write print of A dot real, print of A dot imaginary? Okay, take 5 seconds, some time and try to answer. And print of type of A, what you will get? Type of A. Okay, this one you will get complex. Okay, try these two, because I have given the above example, right? Based on that you try to solve this. See here, I will explain this. A means, again this whole answer will be displayed. A dot real means 5.0. Now A dot imaginary means imaginary is having minus value, right? So minus 4.0 is the answer. Now finally this answer is class complex. Okay, I hope everyone found this video very much helpful. Now moving forward to the next data type. Already we discussed here, that is list. Okay, list is having forward index and also backward index. The index position always starts from in the forward direction, that is from the 0 to the infinity. Here I have given the number of elements 5, but the index position is starting from 0. That is the reason we have got 4th index only. Okay, the top one whichever I am representing, that is index. Okay, so this is all about index values and index position. So index position is also having negative index, so minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, so on like that. I'll give a few more examples based on this. So please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. In this video I am going to explain you the Python data type, that is Boolean. Okay, so we will use this data type to represent Boolean values. So Boolean values are nothing but true and false. Okay, true and false. Now let us see some kind of different examples based on this. Now see here, this true is represented as 1 and false is represented as 0. Now let us take some example. For suppose A is equals to true, B is equals to false. Now print of B. In this tutorial I am going to explain you one more data type in Python, that is string data type. String data type can be called as shortcut as str. Okay, so this str represents string. This str represents string data type. Okay, now what does a string mean actually is, a string is a group of letters enclosed with single quotes or double quotes. Okay, so this is basically enclosed with single quotes or double quotes. So now I'm taking a variable name as s1. This s1 is going to store the value. Okay, now see here, s1 is called as our variable, right? In the beginning of the classes we discussed, and there are certain kind of rules and regulation to declare a variable. Now s1 is equals to, I told no here, enclosed with double quotes or single quotes. I am writing Tanya in the double quotes. Okay, this is one kind of declaration, or else you can declare like this: s2 is equals to Tanya. The same word I am declaring it in a different format, that is, here I have used single quotes, here I have used double quotes. Okay, so anyway you can declare that. Now see here, in this only there is something called slicing operators are there, that I'll explain you now. So before explaining the slicing operators, I wanted to add one more thing, that is, for suppose if you want to declare one more variable within the triple quotes also, you can include. So please, okay, so this I have enclosed with triple quotes. Okay, 3 quotes on the both of the sides, either of the sides I have mentioned 3 quotes. This we can use for multi-line strings, or else we can call it as comment line also. For comments also we can use this triple quoted strings. Okay, now as I said, we are going to discuss regarding slicing in strings. Now see, slicing means a piece. Okay, so now basically here we are using some operator. Okay, now see that operator is indicated with square bracket. As we discussed in the list that it's whenever we are finding index, no, it is indicated with square bracket only, no. So now that we are going to use it over here also. Now see, the index position can be positive or negative. That means forwarded direction and also negative direction. See, I am taking a word over here, that is Tanya only. T-H-A-N-Y-A. Okay, now Tanya is my string. Okay, in this string it is consisting of how many characters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 characters are there. So number of characters means what we will write? Number of characters is equals to 6. But according to the index position, what is that? The index position is always started from 0, right? See, left to the right and right to the left also. See, positive index means from left to the right. This is left, na? From left to right, positive index. Okay, for suppose if it is from right to the left, if it is from right to the left, it is negative index. Okay, forward index and backward index, that I will explain you here now. See, the same letters I am taking, T-H-A-N-Y-A. Okay, so now forward index means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative index means from left to the right. Okay, so now -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. Okay, now see here, for suppose if my variable name is equals to s3, I have mentioned that in single quotes Tanya. Now if you write print of s3, the whole answer will be displayed Tanya. Apart from that, I am using slicing, right? So for slicing, if you mention print of s of 0, okay, this 0 is indicated with index position. So what is the first letter from this name Tanya? What is the first index? 0 means T, right? So T is representing a 0 index position. Now the answer is T. Like that, print of s of -1. So what is this -1? From the negative direction, that is from left to the right, what will be there? Sorry, from right to the left, what is there? S of -1 means A. Okay, so A is there. Like that you can repeat it. For suppose print of S of 40. Is there any index over 40? So you will get an error. There is no range. List out of index or out of range, you will get an error. Okay, this is regarding strings. Okay, there are certain kind of few more rules also that I will tell you now. For suppose if you mention print of s of colon, and also if you don't mention anything and you close it, so the whole answer will be displayed. That is nothing but Tanya. Okay, there are certain kind of rules and regulations in this also. And if you mention print of s of 1 colon 5, okay, that means this is the starting position and this is the end one, so it will be starting from 1. That means it will come THAN. Okay, THAN, but what is the last index? 5, right? But before that n minus 1 we will be taking. If it is 5, 5 minus 1 is 4 only, no? So till 4th index position, what is that? Y. So till Y only we will be getting the output. Got it? For suppose if it is from 1 to 3, you will be taking from 1 to 2 only, because whatever the last number is there, n minus 1 we have to do. That is nothing but 1 to 2 means you will get 0, 1, 2. THA you will get in your output. If you write print of type of B, what you will get? Let us see. Print of B means B is having certain value, that is nothing but false, so you will be getting false only. Whatever the value it is storing, that will be only printed. Okay, now see here, print of type of B means, in the beginning I told that type is a function which is used to find out the data type. Now by looking at this, we are going to find out which data type it is. Okay, now this is a Boolean data type, so now you will get the answer as bool. Okay, so in the output you will be displayed like that. Now let us see one more example. This true is represented as 1, false is represented as false, 0 I said, right? Now see, based on that I am going to give some examples. Now true plus true, for suppose if you have written, the answer is 2. Okay, now see here, if you write A is equals to true, B is equals to false, and if you write print of A plus B, so as this 1 no, true means 1, false means 0. So 1 plus 0 is nothing but what you will get? 1 only. Likewise, print of A minus B, print of A star B. So that is nothing but 1 minus 0, 1. 1 into 0, 0 only. 0 into something 0, right? This is how we will be taking the values. Now let us see few more examples. For suppose if you are taking A is equals to false, B is equals to true. This I am giving as a homework. Please find it out. Print of A, print of B, print of A minus A, print of A minus B, print of A star B. Okay. So please let me know these answers in my comment section. There is one more case in this, that is if it is print of S of, so you are not writing anything over here. So I just kept one column and close the bracket. So that means it should start from 1. So 1 index, what is the value which is there for 1 index? That is H, right? So it will be starting from H till the end it will come. So now the output is HANYA is the answer. For support, if it is like print of S of 0 till, so it will be starting from 0 and the whole answer will be printed, that is Tanya. If it is like print of S of, no, not 0, I am taking 4 because already we took 0, no? So 4 means what is the fourth one here? Fourth index Y. So starting from Y and A, only these two will be printed. From where it is there till from there to the end of the index position, till there you will be printed over there. In this video I am going to explain you the Python data type, that is Boolean. Okay, so we will use this data type to represent Boolean values. So Boolean values are nothing but true and false. Okay, true and false. Now let us see some kind of different examples based on this. Now see here, this true is represented as 1 and false is represented as 0. Now let us take some example. For suppose A is equals to true, B is equals to false. Now print of B